Yo, everybody, what's going on? What's going on? Hope you guys are doing good. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Listen, I'm jumping here real quick, so I can say a quick shout out to you guys. I'm actually sitting on a playground, walking to pick up my son from school. So I said, you know what? Let me jump in here real quick and let's chat about Manchester United. Man, a lot has been going on today, right? So let's jump into a few of them, right? One news that I saw that was pretty interesting. We are still trying to get Dan Ashworth from Newcastle, right? Newcastle is still playing hardball, so we do not have a sporting director. So United is offering the 3 million for Dan Ashworth. Newcastle is crazy, trying to get us to pay 20 million or something like that. Right now they're seeing that it looks like Dan Ashworth is not going to be involved in the in the transfer market this summer. So now they're kind of trying to nickel and dime by dropping. Nickel and dime by dropping the price to 15 million. Is United going to do that? I don't think so, because first of all, we don't have money, right? So I don't think Sir Jim and Ineos, they're willing to drop that money, because right now they're saying, you know what, we can wait. And you know what, according to reports, I see that Jason Wilcox will be leading the transfer negotiations this summer, right? So, hey, what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Alhaj, what's up? JD, welcome, man. Yes, first Ten Hag, next Todibo. I agree with you, man. I agree with you. Because you know what? Branthwaite, the price is going to be crazy. We don't want that, okay? So, definitely, I'm with you on the Todibo kind of bandwagon, I would say. But Todibo is a good signing, man. And it's not too expensive. We can get him in. Smash that like, people. Smash the follow. Hit that plus sign. That way, you don't miss any new videos coming out of this spot when I go live, right? So anyway, so let's see what else is going on. So yeah, we talked about the Dan Ashworth situation. So basically, it looks like United are willing to, push on without him and wait until his garden is done, because he's, still in that gardening leave situation. So hopefully that garden will be done by, next summer. Whatever it takes, we can handle it, because so far we look like we can do certain things without him, right? We have the Brailsford acting as the CEO, making decisions. We have Jean-Claude Blanc making decisions, Jason Wilcox, and now we sorted our Ten Hag situation, so that's good, right? So let's see who else joined. Apple user, what's up, man? Thanks for joining. Japosa, welcome. Yeah, so let's see what we have. So according to reports, also I'm seeing that guys, based on this reports coming from the Athletic, apparently I do not know this. I thought the decision to get rid of Varane was Ten Hag's, but apparently it wasn't. Ineos were the one that they figured, look, we need to cut costs. So Ten Hag was not part of that decision to get rid of Varane. Because honestly, Varane, you can see from that last game we played, man, we needed that experienced defender, right? And I know a lot of people talk about Varane and say, you know what, he's injury prone and all that. But according to stats, I just saw the other day, apparently compared to all our defenders, he has been the one who has been available most, which is, for some reason, I didn't realize that. So Varane, yes, injury prone and all, but he was available most than compared to all the defenders we have. So that is very interesting. But again, his wages was crazy. Hence, Ineos deciding to get rid of him. And where is he going to go? Well, listen, I thought Varane could be Ineos deciding to get rid of him. And where is he going to go? Well, listen, I thought Varane could be heading. Listen, that will be fire. Will be fire, because listen, right now we need those energy, creative players, right? And to me personally, Xerxes, I think he can do a good job for us, right? So we'll see how that goes, right? So yeah, so Varane could be going to Inter Miami, guys. Let's see what else we got. And I see Chris Wheeler reported that apparently, dude, for this summer we may have only 50 million out of pocket to spend on transfers. So mostly it's going to be for outgoings. Reports are saying that Mason Greenwood is really close to joining Juventus. I don't know how you guys feel about that, right? And guys, make sure you share the video, man. Share the link, that way people can join the live. And let's talk about Manchester United. So yeah, so Mason Greenwood could be going to Juventus. Now, ideally, we want at least for Mason, I'll take 45 million, but I don't think we're gonna get that from Juventus. We may get something like maybe 30 plus add-ons and stuff like that. But it's good to see that other countries like Italy or Spain, they really don't consider too much of whatever he did, the stuff that he's accused of, right? They don't really put much weight in that as compared to like in the UK, because in the UK, if he was to come back to Manchester United or any other club in the Premier League, man, the amount of abuse that he will be getting will be out of this world, right? So I think it's the right move to offload him. Again, he's a Manchester United lad, so it's a pure profit if he was to sell him, right? So that is pure profit coming into the pocket. And then another one that it's not going to be pure profit, but we have to sell is your boy Jadon Sancho. Can you imagine how Jadon Sancho is feeling right now, right? So what's up, Edgar? Welcome. Philip, welcome. Jay Dior, welcome. Guys, make sure to smash a like. Make sure to smash a like on that video, man. So yeah, so Jadon Sancho only needed to apologize, right? Only needed to say sorry, and he could be playing for us. But he decided to stick with his guns, thinking that at the back of his head, like many other players at Manchester United, they thought Ten Hag will be sacked, right? And honestly, the way, I don't know if you guys have seen the Athletic report, Ten Hag was really getting sacked, guys, right? He was really getting sacked, especially after that Crystal Palace game. The board was deciding to sack him because they were like, okay, we need to see if we can salvage the making it to Europe, right? To Europa, right? So they thought like, look, we sacked Ten Hag, we're bringing someone else, maybe we can make it to Europa. So I'm glad they didn't do that, because we still made it to Europa by winning the FA Cup, right? So the board thought of, considered sacking him. Obviously the players, the news organizations, everybody was talking about Ten Hag is getting sacked, Ten Hag is getting sacked. So Jadon Sancho was, kind of playing at, Dortmund, is thinking like, you know what, worst case scenario, even if Dortmund don't get me, I can go back, Ten Hag will be gone, we're going to have a new manager, and then new lease on life. But now he's like, oh man, Ten Hag is staying, right? And what am I going to do now? So most likely, 100%, Jadon Sancho needs to get out of this team, and, we get some money for him. Now, I don't know if we're going to get a good deal. I will take 50 million for him, and I'm not going to be too greedy, right? Ideally, I want like 60, but I'm not going to be too greedy. I will take 50, get him out of our payroll, right? So if Jadon Sancho goes, Mason Greenwood, and then we need to get another outgoing. I see that obviously yesterday we talked about Casemiro, man, to the Saudi League. Casemiro is wanted by, I think it's Al Ittihad, or or Al Nasser. I'm not sure, one of them. They want Casemiro, so maybe Casemiro will get another about 35, maybe 40 million. Listen, that is close to what we are 90, so close to 150 there. So only those three, it's a good deal. But according to the Athletic, again, we see that Scott McTominay could be considered to be sold as well. Imagine that. So Scott McTominay could be going as well. Again, Scott McTominay is pure profit. And Sir Jim, Ineos, they're all about raising money. And if we can sell some of these homegrown talent and get pure profit, more money in our pocket, and we can do something with rebuilding that team. Because you know what, Ten Hag, according to reports, he's been given like basically the carte blanche, like the power that, for example, a coach like Arteta got when he got to Arsenal. Basically, the power is, he comes in, he was given the power by the board to get rid of the players that he does not want, right? We saw Arteta came in, got rid of Aubameyang and a few other players, right? So it looks like Ten Hag was given that kind of power. Say, hey, if you don't want to work with this player, let us know, and then we can offload it. So last season we saw that, okay, McTominay was wanted by, I think it was West Ham or something. But, you know, the deal didn't go through. Maguire was also supposed to be leaving, but deal didn't go through. And then Ten Hag had to work with them, right? This time, I think he's been given that authority. Hey, let us know if they don't work for you, get rid of them, right? Talking about that, it also, there's news that if we get an offer for Rashford, you know, he could also be heading out. I wouldn't complain. But again, with Rashford, man, Rashford, there's only one team that can afford him right now. I would say it's PSG, right? Because of his wages, how much he would demand. So I don't really think Rashford will be leaving. I have a feeling that Rashford is going to stay. And next season he's going to be better. He's going to be better because the way Rashford curve goes, like he would have a good season, bad season, and then good season. And then maybe season after that is terrible. So maybe Rashford may have a good season next season. So even if he stay, I wouldn't complain too much because Ten Hag may want to, you know, revitalize him and see if he can do the job for us. Maybe give us another like 25 goals, you know, because that 30-goal season was something else, man. Was amazing. What's up, Revving Roar? Celestine, welcome. So Benzema is in the house. What? Karim Benzema? Come on, nice. How is the Saudi League, Benzema? But listen, so all those outgoings, I'm sure that if we were able to get rid of those players, we can get some really good money, maybe raise at least maybe another 200 million on top of that 50 supposedly we have from out of pocket. We can bring in some players. We bring in, as my boy said, Todibo, right? We bring in midfield. João Neves for me is number one because what I've seen so far, I really hadn't really scouted him like that. Oliver, what's up? Oliver, Diego, what's up? Pujo, what's up? All right. Yeah. So to me, João Neves is my number one. I don't know about you. Let me leave in the comment who would you want to partner Kobe Mino in that midfield. All right. Striker, I see that Calvert-Lewin has been linked with us. Man, I don't know about Calvert-Lewin, man. Calvert-Lewin would not be anywhere close to my list of strikers that can come and do a job for us, honestly. But as a backup striker to Rasmus, you know, he's Premier League proven. You know, he's a little bit injury prone, but I don't know. I don't know if he, you know, he's really the kind of striker that we want. But again, any striker that you bring in, do you want him to come in as a starter or as a, you know, as kind of a backup for Rasmus? Because you want Rasmus to continue that momentum as a starter. That way, you know, he builds his confidence and all that stuff. That way he's, you know, he gets better, right? But again, is Rasmus, because if you bring in another really good striker, for example, Ivan Toney situation, right? Ivan Toney would want to start. He's not going to be the one to sit on the bench, for example. So is that going to kind of hinder his Rasmus progression? I don't know. You guys tell me. But yeah, I mean,